Hi Veeres.
Hello.
So this is Veeres. Thank you for being on the podcast. Uh, can you please give a small introduction about yourself? Who are you? What are you doing here in the Netherlands?
I am from India, southern part of India. That's called Tamil Nadu. I am in Netherlands almost for 1.5 years. That's quite a short period, but I have a good experience that I can share you that will be useful for you. Uh, my employer is ASMR, so I'm working in one of the projects. That's quite good, and it's also challenging. Uh, if you see my background, I have mechanical degree, so people can come to here. If you have even for the bachelor degree, you not we go for the masters. So that's one of the misconception we have. Working at the Netherlands is like a really good experience I have compared to India. Compared to my work-life balance, uh, quality of life we are living here, and people's safety. That's really good. So I recommend the people who are coming to Netherlands, if you work for here, it will be really a good experience, I believe. Yeah.
So Veeres, as you said that you just did a bachelor's,
Yeah.
and after your bachelor's you moved here and you have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
So it's something really good to hear that you don't need a computer science engineering degree or a master's to move here and work here in a company like ASML. It's a pretty high-tech company.
Indeed.
So how was the journey after bachelor's? What did you do? How did you end up here?
Okay. But there is a conception here. If you're coming as a fresher, it's less hard to hire because people need some experience. I had almost 3 years experience in India itself. So with that experience, I came to here. But I came to know that there are a lot of openings that Netherlands have because of these peoples have less demand, less people demand, but there is a high job demand. There are a lot of people they require. If you have at least 3 years of experience in a relevant field, you can surely attend the interview. You don't fear about that. Okay, ASM is a big company, we won't hire it. It's not like this. You can just apply. The interview will be a bit easy, I believe. That's what my experience, and it's good. The interview is also really open time. They will expect you something like the real thing what you did. So don't think like okay, this is like a big company. That's not like this.
What do you mean by less people demand, more job demand?
It's like there is more jobs but less people.
Okay, so there's a high demand
High demand for jobs, but less people are here.
Okay, so they have like a high demand for talented people who
Yeah.
want to work in the industry. And if you're and as you said, just to be clear, the interviews are not really tough.
Yeah.
If you know your basics, you can get a job here easily.
Yeah, that's true because
And as I heard that ASML does not hire people directly, so you came through an agency. So how does that work? Like you approach agency approaches you. How does all that go?
yeah, here in Netherlands, most of the companies like they go with supplier wise. They don't prefer going with a direct employee for first time because they don't want to take a risk. But in the meanwhile, they will judge you whether you are really capable for ASML. Then, if you are really fit, they will easily convert you from supplier to the ASML full contract. That's what that's what I saw. That's what the situation is. That
Nice. So, what advice would you like to give to the people who have done a master's or a bachelor's or some degree in mechanical engineering or related fields and want to come and work here in the Netherlands?
okay. The fact is, like most Netherlands companies here, Dutch companies, they want peoples who have at least some experience. They don't hire the peoples who have less experience. But I don't think like that because the situation is changing now. So even though you have a zero experience, you can start to try because there are a lot of companies doing graduate programs, particularly ASML doing this thing. If you that means you are a fresher, you can just come to the company. That's one of the gateway. So I would say like okay, even though you don't have experience, try to apply the companies. Then if you found some jobs also in India, you can try it because you will get some experience. Meanwhile, you can try nice Netherlands.
So, living here for this long, have you ever felt lonely? What kind of community support you have gotten? Like, what kind of people are you in touch with?
Okay. Particularly if you're coming from India, you could see a lot of community-driven peoples here. Not like a traditional thing. It's just like you can see your local region peoples here, a lot of people, so you don't feel like alone here. Also, there are a lot of WhatsApp groups, a lot of Facebook groups you can find here. So if you're coming to Netherlands for the first time and you need some urgent things, you can arrange it locally. So there are a lot of communities you can see here. Particularly the festival times, you don't feel like alone. You could see at least some people just get together with them on some festivals, some local things in your local state. So I don't say it's not a bad thing for us. So it's you can feel like your homeland here. Also, one more thing, I don't recommend just to mingle with your own community because this is international country. You try to mingle with a lot of other peoples as well. That's what I would say. You can learn other people's culture. So you try to find a lot of people, not only focus with the community peoples. That's what my suggestion. But I would say you can find a lot of community peoples if you're coming for first time. You will get a lot of helps. That's what
I
my
guess that
summary.
sounds pretty good if you're planning to come here, at least in the Netherlands. So, as Veeres already said, at least everyone speaks, means everyone I have ever met speaks English, pretty good English. So, there's no problem of language, and there's a problem about housing, but that is something I guess you can figure out. It's not that tough of a situation. Work-life balance is pretty good, and
Also, for the groceries, some people prefer the Indian food. They don't prefer the Western foods. So I would say like there are a lot of Indian stores. You can find the South Indian stores. You can find the North Indian stores. So you can cook the same food what you did in India. So you don't feel like it's abroad. It's same like a mini India. That's it.
so that is pretty good. Thanks for this really good advice.
Thank you.
I guess it will help some people out there. And if you have any other questions for Veeres or in general about life here or work culture or just culture, feel free to comment down that in the comment section. Maybe we can invite Veeres again, or maybe he can help me answer questions.
And see you soon.
Yeah, and subscribe, share, and like.